thought it would be started by now. It hasn't. My sim is just about to come in. There you go. We are live. That's what we're doing. Hold on, I don't want this set. Try this other set. Come on. Alright. My sets. Hey, Hazy. I'm tentatively trying to qualify for the Bend on the weekend. I still need a support driver if you know anyone, if I can qualify, but I'm trying to qualify for Scops enduro race, the Bend. I'm just doing half an hour, maybe 15 minutes of laps around here to see if I can get a competitive time. If I can't, I'll try again later on. But I'm actually testing out to do the Americas at Virginia. So give half an hour of this, then I'll do half-hour practice of Virginia, and then we'll do the official in the American server race. But I just want to see if I can find... I still need to find about a second to be competitive for Scops. And, you know, it's not easy, as you know. But I'm just trying to see if I can have a chance. That's the corner I'm losing all the time on. So I can get a 119.9. I need to be in a 118.9 or 119 flat. Oh, we lock it up. I need to do something else. I'm just going to go to throttle map 5 for a second. This has got full fuel, I believe. Yeah, if I don't, I don't. It's all good. I'm not too concerned. Like I said, I don't have an actual driving partner at this stage. Buzz can't do it. So there's a chance I even get the time and I don't put myself in there, but at least it's a challenge to see if I can find the time. It's corners like this where I'm getting on the throttle just slightly too early. Apparently I'm doing this corner fairly good. It's the turn 3 and that turn 11 that are my problems. But yeah, it's just a process of actually learning the track, which I haven't practiced like this for a very long time. So it's all a case of me just trying to learn, like holding back on the throttle there. I went to 100% where I probably shouldn't be if I look at other people's track maps. Oh yeah, I've got Timmy Korn. I just didn't want to bother him last minute, and I didn't really have any ideas. But I will talk to you before the next retro round. I don't know when they're going to do one, but if I can't get Timmy Korn to do one, because Timmy's been pretty busy lately, and not really in Sims, so I didn't want him to just jump on just to do a paint for me. It's just me being stupid. But yeah, I did mention that at some stage, but I'll let you know for sure. How was your weekend at Supercars? Definitely one that I would love to have been at. What a weekend of racing. Hopefully audio's okay on all the things. Hope you're all jumping in and enjoying yourself. Oh, nice. Yeah, I wanted to do a lock. That's just, I need to see. I hit the throttle at turn 2 where I shouldn't. I should be coasting, which shoots me over for turn 3 where I should be, and that's my problem at the moment. But yeah, I wanted to do a Locked On retro style. Good to see. He's a good kid. I've got my kid, who's a Red Bull supporter, tentatively screaming for Ryland and Brody. So after he went down and met them at the service station for the opening of that was pretty cool. But man, Ryland did well. He's just unfortunate. Just had that second race was the shocker. And the first race, hey Cody, how you going, mate? Yeah, that had the engine problem in the first race. He could have done even better, I reckon. That was an awesome result for him. But I'm glad the weekend was good, man. It's always a special one. I went there with my mum last year. It was her last ever probably Supercars event she's ever going to get to. So she really enjoyed it, which was good to see. See, I need to get... When I'm getting on the brakes there, when I put the full throttle down, I'm going too deep. So there's some time there. I just got to be more patient on the throttle application. Found I brake hard and accelerate hard at the same time too. I've got to get out of that habit. And there's a lot of me being gentle on the throttle through here. Because once again, I do the same thing. I get too aggressive on the throttle, which puts out my braking marker and it puts me long at the end of the corner. So that's a lot of my decision-making thing. And this corner here, like I said, and I've just gone too deep here. Oh, cool. So text to voice has stopped working. Oh, and I forgot to do that. Let's reset. Fuck the courage to ask Chaz, Matt, and Cam for a photo. Chaz was the first, and he was shy. He started to ask before he could get the question out. Chaz grabbed him and could get over here. Young fella. They love their photos, especially Chaz. Chaz is awesome to run into around the track. Hey, Eels, welcome along, buddy. Yeah, Chaz is awesome to run into. He'll make time for anyone. When we're at Bathurst and they had a limited signing there, everyone was, finished up. It was about 10 minutes after everyone was finished up. Marketing's trying their best to drag him away from everyone. And he's just sitting there, no, we're signing everyone, man. We're signing everyone. We're taking photos with everyone. It was such good to see. Like, they love it. Waters is actually far more into it than I thought he would be as well. There's people like, we ran into Slade, and man, he was up for a chat. And Aaron Cameron, he was massively up for a chat. Like, we chatted him for ages about everything that was going on. It's really cool. See, I just got through full throttle again. I've got to stop doing that. It's coasting the car around there more than anything. I've got to take some fuel out of this car. I'm going to try and steal a set too before I jump on to Virginia. Because I've got to steal a set for Virginia anyway as well. Yeah, I'm practicing just for a little bit, Eels. And then we're going to... Well, why am I going to fourth there? I'm practicing to see if I can find some time at the bend. And then I'm going to do a race at Virginia. Yeah, but all those guys are really cool at the track. I pulled Ryland aside at Tasmania and had a chat to him too. It was really cool. Asked him if he was the one that was actually in my TikTok watching and chatting, and he said, yeah, he was. He recognised me and stuff, so that was really cool. Oh, nice. Yep. Yeah, this is the American Strength of Field Eels. So all the Americans get together at their late night hours and race at this time slot. And so it's a good opportunity to get on and race in the middle of the day that you don't normally get with Supercars and get an official that goes full. Oh my God. I just wasn't concentrating there. Man, I was at 2014 as well. What a coincidence, man. What a year that was, man. That was the last one I'd been at since till last year. Yeah, Ryan Grove's a legend. He did so well on the weekend. I'm so proud of him. He's doing such a good job. So let's see if I can get this right. And I've got to keep it narrower here. I'm trying to open up the corner, which is not what Chastity does. And Chastity's my measurement for if I can get close to him, we can get a time that's almost representative of a good lap. Or great lap, actually, at that stage. Shell's so good. They're such scrappers. I love it. Oh, I've overshot that corner with a little bit too much throttle. The other thing is, I think it's corners like, not this one, right? Oh. It's corners like this one up here that I think I'm getting wrong. And I work on it for ages, and then I do the data and I look at it and I'm like, oh, I'm actually doing this better than some of like Chastity or something like that. It's just the other corners that are killing me. Yeah, Tickford's been letting everyone down for a very long time, mate. Oh, I lost it. See, I'm looking at the data now. I'm going in way too hot. Way too hot to turn one. No poo in the bed today, man. I'm on sort of leave at the moment from work because I've got some personal stuff going on with my wife's out of town, so I'm looking after the kids and taking them to school. So they don't need me at this hour of the day, so I just didn't go in. And I'm looking at the data. We just hit 100 subs on YouTube, which is awesome. But I need to get my watch hours up, so I figure... sorry, text to voice is working again, so if I stop halfway through a thought, it's because I'm listening to someone else's thought. Yeah, so I thought I'd get on today. I need to get better at racing, and I needed to practice for the bend to see if I can qualify for Scops or not, which I don't think I can, but I'm going to practice at it anyway, because it's a good thing for me to get in to start doing, is actually doing some practice laps, finding out where I'm short and where I'm not. And then I'm going to race the Americas in about just under an hour's time, which is at Virginia Motorsport Raceway, International Raceway, sorry. So I thought I may as well get on and stream it since I need to get my hours up and catch up with all you legends. And it's one of the very few times where I get to do this during the day at this early time. So see who's out there watching. But that's why I'm on. Tickford's been one of those teams for so long that have just underperformed, right? They've never, they've always shown so much potential, and they're the factory team, so you'd think they'd have everything, but they just seem to not get it right every time. It's bizarre, right? That's the best I've done the first sector almost. No, I lost a lot of times through turn 3's killing me, right? I'm losing all my time in turn 3. I've got to work out how to get that better. It's always a case of me thinking I'm going slow, so I put the throttle down to try and make it a little bit faster, but then I compromise my turn-ins for the next corners where I shouldn't be doing that. And then I go too deep there because I'm talking to you guys. I'm going to try and change setups, get the fuel right down to give me more of a chance. Yeah, Shell's been like that since I've been following, man. It's really hard to pick what they're going to do. So there is a chance I could probably find... Let me just quickly see if I can find another set. Going to quickly look for Garage 61, see if I can find analysis is what I want to do, and I want to go to the Bend West. I'm not even using this pit up here to get better. Watching my throttle trace is what I need to be doing. Add laps. That one is probably more recent. Think. Just bear with me a sec while I get this worked out, everyone. Sorry. Oh, that is that event. Not what I want. Add lap. New event. So that's the set I'm trying here, right? So that's no, it is a different set. So let's add that one to my sets. Add to my setup. Sorry, all. Yeah, the futures never look brighter for Supercars Eels as far as the talent goes. We're talking about it, and randomly, Ruben Goodall turned up as I was talking about it, who's racing with Randall. I see your problem. Many problems I have. Is that what you're saying? Do I have a problem? I have lots of problems. Yeah, so Ruben Goodall's racing with in the Enduro Series with Randall, and he's a massive talent. Massive talent. So it's going to be really cool to see him get that opportunity, which is going to be cool. So, but yeah, just randomly talking about the future of Supercars, and he popped into chat, which was awesome. And yeah, they need to do more with Super 2s. Yeah, so I think they need to do more with Super 2. Like the fact that we've had almost a 6-month layoff between races this year is honestly pathetic. But if they want it to be a serious feeder category, which I don't know if they do, but they need to make it a serious feeder category because it's doing so well. They need to put more emphasis in getting more races and being at more tracks and stuff like that. And I know they want to change it to, I've just shot over that. I know they want to, I'm going to start again. Give me a sec. I'm too busy talking. I know they want to, got to be careful of time here because I've got to get to Virginia in a sec and register for the race. They want to grow the series. It's going to be growing through that. You get more people watching Super 2s and invested in Super 2s, and you'll get more people recognising these young kids when they come through and giving them a backing, and more people screaming to say, hey, let's get more cars in the series so we can get these young talent in there and ready to go. But and let's see more race weekends for Supercars, which then gets the Super 2s in there. I know they want to go Super 2s to Gen 3, but that's not happening for a while yet, but it's still a great feeder category, and people love to see the old cars still racing around. Like, it's not like anyone's sitting there going, oh, I really hate these old cars. Like, they want the Ford and the Holden stuff still. Anyway, that's just me talking to the wind. There's a touch of the throttle I got there for some stupid reason before Apex. Yeah, and they can do that with Super 2s and even Super 3s. Yeah, there is a big thing about Jono with the fact that they're just completely different cars. So when they come to dual duties, it is a nightmare for them. But it's the expense, man. The teams can't afford to just up. They've got so much money invested in the Gen 2 supercar that they need to. I'm talking. They need to. They really need to see that money out, get that money back for them, then move to Gen 3. All supercars need to help them out financially, but I don't think they're in that position. That would get the system going really well. And then you have maybe Super 3s, you bring that back, and that's with the Gen 2 cars. And that gets you Holden versus Ford again. But I just don't know if there's enough of an audience there for Super 3s. And I don't like the fact of having Super 2s and Super 3s together. It doesn't seem to work too well, but I don't know. Each to their own. End of the day, we need more supercars rounds to show off more series, to get more talent shown off, and get more people invested at the end of the day. Oh yeah, the fact that these kids have to pay it all is a joke, but you know it means that racing is for the elite. As in wealthy elite, which is no good. But hey, we've got some great talent out of it. So no Lance Strolls that much anymore in our league. So there's a little lift to the throttle I'm doing there on exit, which is slowing me down. Yeah, I know. Money's got to come from somewhere. I understand that. I just wish there was a way that the series could bring in more money. That's not too bad on the throttle management for that corner. I still lost 4/10. Got to get back 4/10. Not get back. I've got to find 4/10 in that first corner. But there is a case of the tyres aren't locked in for the first flyer because it's such a short track, so it could just be a tyres thing. Very well put. I like that, Jono. That's very good, very well put. It's there. Return on investment is not there. Spoken like true businessman, but that is the actual thing. They're not like I was saying the other day. They raced in March, and then now the next race is in August. Like, what's the point? What was the point of that first round at Eastern Creek of Super 2s? Like, it just made no sense. Oh, I've gone wide. Oh, that's better, actually. I found the time. I love when I just randomly make a mistake, but it's actually the way I'm supposed to be doing it. Oh, I've overshot this corner now. Ah, damn it. So yeah, I think it could be the tyres aren't locking in yet. So there's a chance I could find this time. I need to find it in turn 10, it's telling me. I love this new Race Labs data tracker thing that I've got. So good. Well, the throttle map, the inputs telemetry I'm not using... Sorry, I'm using isn't new. I'm just using it the way it's supposed to be used, which is cool. Finally, it's making a huge difference. But they're, I can't remember what the overlay's called, but it's got a lap comparison, delta comparison that's way better. Lars, I'm racing in about 40 minutes. I'm just doing a bit of practice at another track just to get some laps under my belt and see where I can get to on this. See if I can qualify for a series that I want to qualify for, but I'm well off the time. but we're about to race in the American time slot. The race starts in 40 minutes, so I'll get over there in a second. Practice at Virginia International Raceway in the supercar. It'll be about a 40-minute race once we go live. Oh, sorry, once the race starts, it'll be about a 40-minute race. That's not too bad an exit. Okay, so I'm ahead. I'm making, that's a great exit. Lost 3/10 out of that corner, but like I said, it could just be tyres not turning on just yet. If I can just get through this lap unscathed and do a fly next one, we might find out that's what it is. But yeah, if we can find the time here, it'll show me that I can do it and I can compete for Split 3 next year. Next season, sorry. Next season starts... Did you want me to deal with the shed, Taylor? Am I supposed to be in there? Is it all going okay? Hey, Nambalagi. That's a murdered it. Is there a problem that I need to deal with at the shed? Let me know. I'm happy to jump off. Okay, cool. Excellent. Good news. I'm glad it all went well. Just trying to take this thing a little bit more seriously. And we've got dogs are barking. Awesome. Oh my god. Oh, I just can't get the lap in. We're still losing 3/10 through turn 3. My optimal's still not even near where it needs to be. I think that's a black flag in a solo practice session. No, I don't think... Oh, maybe not. Excellent. Whereabouts are you in the world, Lars? Whereabouts in the world are you? What were you racing before you took your hiatus? I take hiatuses all the time. Oh, I'm too early on the braking there. Rizzy! Nice. GT3s. I'm not a huge GT3 person. I have driven them in the past. We do the Bathurst 12 hour almost every year. I know it's a weird one, but Supercars NZ does do a GT3 series. We did their Enduro series for the Supercar just recently. I'm supposed to be doing it next weekend, but I'm pulling out of that just time commitments wise. I love Gents is always a good one. Gents Sim Racing Club, they do GT3s a lot. I think, they used to, the V8 Vets used to have a support category that was GT3, but I don't think they do that right now. Let's see if I can get through a lap. I mean, a second lap. Or a third lap even. I still lost 2/10 that time. That's not as bad. So the aim is to get down around the 19 flats. I'm nowhere near that. But we'll jump off after this little run and we'll go over to the actual server that we're supposed to be in. This is the bend. This is the West version. So this is the Supercars enduro track that they will be doing this weekend. Not this weekend, on the 11th of September, sorry. I'm practicing that track. It's only 1 minute 20. See if we can lock in now. Little tail happy out of the exit. Oh, Goldie 500 is going to be awesome. I really want to go there. I'm still trying to find the money. So if anyone wants to get me free tickets, let me know. It'd be awesome. I am going pretty well. Heidi, I'm getting there. Not working is helping things a lot right now, but there's lots of stuff going on in my life, so it's hard to say. Oh, too deep. That is not what she said. Oh, and then I stuff up the final exit because I got stressed about being behind. So it's the hairpin. It's that first, second, and third corner I'm losing time on. But if I could get the rest, if I could get a lap in, man, I think we're close. Not what she said. You'll be a lot more confident, faster, and consistent if you reduce the kilos just a tiny bit. I'd love to. Yes, I am. Got them for my birthday the other day. They're Spider-Man ones. They're awesome. Yeah. So braking is my issue. A lot of my issue. Now I need to lighten the weight on my brake on myself as well. I did think about that the other day. I'm like, maybe there is a brake thing that I need to change. So I've got max force of 56 kilos. So you reckon pull that back down to let's try 40. I don't know. Because my braking it's okay. We're going to try this. Yeah. So this is what I'm finding. I was talking to someone about the other night. My braking, when it's about 20%, 30% is really good. My braking at 80% is really good. But the in-between is really bad for me. Let's see if this helps. My brake pedal's actually bent. That's another major problem, but anyway, we'll deal with that later. I've had them for, 6 years now, 5 years now. The Sinkenfeld sprints have done me well for the time I've had them, though. There's all these little things. Like, I've changed my seat, how it's positioned, which is, I think, has made a... Oh, my God. So I'm braking the way I normally brake, and I'm now locking up. So I've got to remember to brake differently. We will put it back before the race if I can't get used to it. That's what I've been missing is that, not being able to hit peak the right time and being, So, yes, thank you for the advice. That should help. Oh, just lost the tail. I will jump out of this. Give me one more chance. Have one more crack with this brake pressure. Or the brake weight. Yeah, see, there I'm at. That's too much relief. That's way too much. So I'm hitting brake. So let's try 48. So yeah, it makes a huge difference, doesn't it? I was hitting what looks like 80%, 90% with what I usually do would be about 30%, 40, about 40%. So let's see if I can find the happy sweet spot. So yeah, and yeah, I need to I don't know how the brake pedal itself being bent is affecting me either. Yes, it was. Okay, cool. So 56. I'm at 48 now. We'll just see what that does to me. Yeah, so what I was finding with my seat position was, I've sworn a fourth gear there for some reason. I was too laid back, so now I'm up and forward, and I used to have to reach my foot over to put it on the brake and pedal, so it was hard. But now I'm up closer and forward. The weight's leaning forward, so it's easier for my body to just put the foot down. More precisely, I guess is the word I'm looking for. A little off track there, doesn't help. Yeah, I feel like I've got more control. Just got to learn the spots now and not lock up because I'm going too hard on the pedal. I also get lazy with my foot placement. Like right now, I'm using almost my toes to push down on the brake pad, which is not the ideal situation at all. There's a little bit in the middle there where I'm actually popping down. So what I'm using is there's a delta system. Each corner is broken up, corner and straight for race labs. And hey TPAP, hey. So I need to I don't know. Yeah, so what it's got is corners and straights are broken down, and it gives me red or green, and I have a base time which is like the top 10% of lap times out there is what I'm aiming for, and it tells me each corner and straight where I'm behind and below. There was a couple sections in that where I was actually green, which is good. I can get the first corner, like the straight, I'm actually exiting the straight onto the straight really well, according to the data. Hey Zenith, welcome along, buddy. And I've just looked up at the wrong time and I've got overshot the corner. We're going to jump out of this and go to Virginia anyway. There's definitely a chance for me to find some time on this later, for sure. I think I can get the time, but I don't think I can qualify for Scops, but I can find some time. It's a good exercise anyway. Just bear with me while we just change servers. So you'll have a black screen for a moment. I'm going to put that back up to about 51. Just give it a crack there. Officials, Gen 3 Supercars should be on the starting soon list. There it is. And we are going to register for this race and go and start practicing. I want the supercar for the Ford version. And Ace Netadol, thank you. Those who don't know, birthday was a couple days ago. That's the new gloves. We hit 1,000 subs on YouTube the other day, which is really cool. So we're using this to try and get our hours watched up as well. So every hour you can watch over there helps us get closer and closer to monetization. Over there, before they move it's circuits. Oh, it's not Virginia. It's Montreal. Yeah, thanks, Zenith. Yeah, before they move the goalposts again, and we've got to go to 8,000 watch hours. So yeah, all the watch hours over there is very greatly appreciated. So I found out this morning. I looked it up. I didn't find out. 24th of September, Thursday night, Vets starts again. So keep an eye out. We're going to do a proper season this time and have a real good crack at it. And I don't mind Montreal. I did a lot of practice here finding a good set for Scops because this was the first race of the season. So a little bit more confident here than most others. So do I have a set? There's gotta be, yeah, Montreal Scops round one race. Let's go. Let's see if I can find some time here. A good time is about a 140.2. Who knows Montreal? Canadian Grand Prix track. Oh my god, Roy Clark's here. Yes, I know. Everyone's not working today. Why has anyone got to work today, Roy? Who are you racing the bend with in the Enduro? Just asking for a friend. I was doing some practice at the bend before, trying to get my time down, but if I qualify, Buzzer can't race with me. So I've got no one. I don't even know if you guys have got all your co-drivers, because you guys either aren't chatting anymore or I'm not in your chat Facebook group anymore. You've made a new one without me, which is probably more likely. Bastards. Oh, I bet you it would have been. It looks like such a good GT3 track. Oh, there you go. You're number 2 for the big man. That's huge news. So do you reckon you're going to have 45 cars put a time in for Vets, for Scops, or not? Because I'm at least half a second off the pace right now, I reckon. I've got to remember gearing. Well, I haven't had a Facebook chat message come through from you guys in ages. Usually I have to mute the stuff. Now I've got to actually post a message in there to get anyone to talk. Bizarre. What's going on? Yeah, so if I do decide to qualify, if there's not 45 cars, then I still need someone to drive with me. So, I don't know. Oh, another bloody... I hate off tracks. I'm going to kill my SR here at this track. There we go. No, Braden, I don't even know if he owns a sim anymore, man. That's too late on the braking. I haven't got that kind of sway, Roy, at all. Not at all. I couldn't convince him to do anything. Jono, I've got a soft spot for the Lambo GT3. I really do love it. We usually end up racing, what did we race last time? The McLaren when we did the 12-hour. The Ferrari and the Lambo, though, was so cool. Okay. That felt okay. Oh no! Overshot it. Overshot it all. Okay, we'll see if I've got it. Oh, and I've overshot this as well. How many bar boys are getting on for the Americas today? Roy? I've got to get these braking markers sorted out. Holy. Ooh. It sounds good. It sounds better than I think it drives, but it is an underrated car. I tried to convince people to drive it for about the 12 hour, but no one would be in it. Ford GT3 is nice. There's so many nice GT3 cars. Why am I racing that? Because I can't stomach the pain of being so slow in those cars. At least in this supercar, it's really hard to master, so there's lots of other people that are as slow as me. Well, that'll be good. Big field for Americas. I'm just trying to get some of those Shervo watch hours. It is user-friendly, the Ford, for sure. Zenith, you did like the Lambo, didn't you? It's because it's completely opposite to the, or for me, or the reason is it's completely opposite to what the supercar drives. And it's, I actually, look, I enjoy driving it, and I've done some time in it, and I'm not too slow in them. The problem is they wreck my supercars skills, and I don't have a lot at the moment, so I'm focusing on that. But yeah, I actually enjoy doing the GT3 series, but I could just never find the proper pace consistently, and I always seem to get killed in the officials. I think because they're easier to drive, everyone can drive them. Oh man, I don't think I've ever been killed as many times than in a GT3 race. I went and did a what's the A-class version, the big one, the official. I did that, and I absolutely got murdered first lap, and that was the end of it. Yes, it is. IMSA, that's the one. I really wanted to do IMSA. I really did. I really wanted to get right into it, but I just could not. Because of the killing and stuff. I've got to get that corner right. Oh. Is it second gear for the Wall of Champions corner, Roy? Oh, overshot. Oh, go away, bots. Zenith, get on to, I bought it this morning. I actually bought it last night. I don't know if it's any good at the moment, but Project Motorcars. But Project Motor Racing is now 50% off right now, and it had a price reduction, so it's like $32. So even if it's crap at the moment, I think it's getting better. So I would get it now for later on, because they've got the V8 power pack coming with the supercar in it. So that might be another option for you as well without the iRacing subscription. So have a check about that on Steam at the moment. Pretty good deal. Yeah, that's what I'm doing in third. I've just got to get the line of the entry landing. Yeah, it's the end. Oh, I keep. It's on consoles as well, and I don't know if I'm pretty sure the discount's over there as well. But it's a console game. So that's going to be your first chance to get Gen 3 supercars on consoles for a very, 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 very long time. There's a couple corners I'm terrible at. That chicane over the back, I am just shocking at. But it's like everything. I've got to brake earlier most corners. Yeah, no problems, mate. Okay. It's getting the line right for that corner. I'm not getting it right now, obviously. Not how you do that either. Not far off it. Oh, I should be using my track map thing. That's not too bad. And that's better out of there. Come on. Oh, I've overshot that corner. Little bump. Little bump. Actually, 7 tenths, 8 tenths off a good time at the moment. Just got to get the Wall of Champions right. Oh, there we go. Tom Fishley, there's no Gen 3 update as far as I'm aware. This is iRacing. We're just talking about Project Motorcars, which is coming soon. It's in September sometime. But I don't know whether that's what you're referencing or not. Random CD, we're using the SemiCube 2 Ultimate as the base, and then the SimCore OMP GT3 wheel. Wireless wheel attachment. If that helps. There is a full video on my pinned TikToks, which goes through it all too. Yeah, I was pretty happy with it. Oh, we've got Andrew Ritchie in server. Yeah, no problems, mate. I'll do a proper... I want to start reviewing stuff at some stage, so I might end up doing a retro review of all my stuff, a bigger breakdown of what I've got. We lost a lot of time in that corner. I was way too late on the brakes. But I'm definitely finding time here. Oh, we lost it there, though. Oh. Yeah, Tom, I sold my house and built a new one, and then out of that we had some spare cash that I was able to convince the wife that we should do a setup for me, because I've been doing sim racing for a fair while on a GT, Logitech GT29, and like a play seat type of thing from Agnian. The ones they sell them, what are they? I can't remember what they're called. So yeah, we went to this triple setup with the Moser direct. Obviously, once you go direct drive, you really need to upgrade the rig to be able to handle the torque out of it. So that was the reason for everything. I had triples when I was using the Logitech still. Chervo's in front of me. I don't want to go to first there. Oh, and I over-rotated. Thanks for the follow, Tommy. So yeah, race server starts in 10 minutes time. Oh, it's raining. I didn't realise this race had rain, Roy, if you're still around. Oh my god. Not what I was prepared for. Look, for a starting wheel, I really enjoyed I started with the G25 and then went to the G29, which is the same thing as basically the 920. 923 is a bit of an upgrade, which is cool. It's that entry-level version is just as good as anything. It's probably the better version of something if you want to get into sim racing. Yeah, I rate Logitech Gear for starters for sure, and I think that's a great place to get in and work out whether you actually enjoy sim racing and you're willing to spend the $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 to get the proper setup. And there's nothing wrong with it; they're still just as fast. First thing I'd look at is the pedals, though. Using just the wheelbase and upgrading the pedals makes a huge difference because the pedals are super important to racing, and those Logitech pedals probably aren't the best. You can take out a little grommet in the brake pedal itself. There's YouTube videos about it, which does make a difference. But other than that, it's really each their own. I don't mind them. So, like I said, great place to start. And you can get away with it. Just make sure you're enjoying the sim. That's what it's all about. Oh, too late on turn-in for the Champions Wall. It's all about that turn-in point. I'm about 2 seconds off the pace. Yeah, 2 seconds indeed. There's some quick people going to be racing here. It's slippery. Anyway, it's a wet race, so let's see what happens. What's the prediction going to be for the race? Oh yeah, we're just starting a proper rain shower right now, so I think it'll be a wet race anyway, so we'll be on wets either way. Not what I was prepared for this morning. Here's the predictor, 95% rain chance. Yeah, so we're just basically testing in wets now, which probably I'm more confident in wets than anything else. It evens out the field. Pull that brake pressure down just one. But yes, this is the next thing I've got to work on. Or these wet tyres, when they're cold, especially when the track's still technically dry like it is now, it's impossible to drive on. It's a nightmare. We're going to just sliding all over the place. There's just no grip. Once they warm up, they're okay. Got to back up every corner. So not only we got to deal with track limits, we've now got to deal with weather. Hope he's in for an enjoyable race. Man, it does not want to stay straight right now at all. And then I've gone too deep into that corner. Way too deep. Why did I do all that practice before? Whoa. I just can't drive right now. Oh my god, it doesn't, even at that speed, it doesn't want to turn. Come on. Two minutes till race service starts. You know, if I knew it was going to be wet, I probably wouldn't have jumped in. What is bro doing? I am racing, or about to start racing at Montreal Canadian GP track in the wet by the looks of it. Ugh. Which was not prepared for. In 2 minutes time, race server goes live. American Strength of Field in the supercar. Because I have no money, Don fella. Is that an answer to your question? We were just talking before how expensive it is to do any kind of racing at all. Oh, locked it up there. Hey, thanks for the follow, David. Oh, thanks, Don. You're a legend. Just let me know what I need to do. Oh, there we go. Awesome, David. Hope you're doing awesome. This is basically all I do. Just not consistently right now and not quick. Oh, come on, wet. Well, the track's definitely wet, if that helps. There's spray coming off cars now. I'm still turning in too late. Too late. Turn in earlier. Concentrating on not slipping and sliding too much. The upside is with the wet, slowdowns won't matter. You won't be going fast enough to worry about a slowdown. I've got to get that corner right before we start. I keep on forgetting where it says how many registered drivers we've got in the race so far. Oh yeah, there you go. 18 drivers are registered for the race. So we're aiming for the top 17, everyone. And it stopped raining anyway. Come on. Oh, we're in a little patch in the middle. If you look at the radar, there's like the eye of the storm, and that's going over right now. Okay, so we're in the race. Got to do it now. Can't get out of it. Oh. It'll be interesting to see what the track condition is when we get in. Oh, lightly wet. There you go. I've got to remember where all my data is. I haven't been in the rig properly for a while. Oh, and she's sunny again. And what does the weather say? Nothing on the radar. There is a chance of rain in... No, there's no chance of rain. We're having a dry race, everyone. It's all good. After all that. Yeah, David, I just bought, we were just talking about before, I got Project Motor Racing. Picked it up on the weekend because, no, I picked it up yesterday because it's on sale, 50% off. So we'll see if I can make some content around that, but don't promise anything because I don't have a lot of time. But it's on console and it's going to have Supercars, Gen 3s, which is a cool little addition. Finally. They beat iRacing to the punch, unfortunately. But this is all about not getting off tracks. Come on. So there's like a 2-minute practice session before we start qualifying, and that's what we're in right now. While everyone joins the server. Everyone's got a fair amount of time. And that's it. Server is about to go to quali. Ooh. Wish me luck, everyone. I just need to find a 2 seconds somehow in the next 5 minutes. There are some slower people in here with me. So that's okay. There is a very, very high strength of field here. It's 2,277. Pretty much everyone's above 2,000 from car 11 up. We are car number 15. So I am the 15th fastest or highest I rating person out of 18. So I am definitely one of the slower drivers in this server, everyone. Let's see what we can do with that information. Too early on the throttle there. What we learned from the data is we just need to be a little bit gentler and more patient on the throttle. And we should be right. Oh. Hey, William, we end up 16th out of 36, so that was a pretty good result. We almost had, well, that far from the fastest lap of the race overall, which was really cool, but we almost got that. We did survive. The car that I hit every wall I possibly could on the left-hand side made it to the end without us getting it repaired, so even doing the fastest lap with a car that was damaged filled me with a huge amount of confidence. So we finished the season on a much higher way than what we started the season. New season will start 24th of September. That's when the next season starts. So Snedden will be the first race of the season. So keep an eye out for that. But we're back in officials today. Oh, there's a 0x. That doesn't help. So this lap will not count. We've got one more chance. Otherwise, look, starting at the rear of the gain's not the... Yeah, I was pretty happy with it. We just didn't get a safety car. That was the problem. We aimed for a safety car because we lost so much time early, but we were just never able to get that time back because we never got the safety car we needed. But the pit strategy worked because we went in, we were like 21st or something or other, and we ended up coming 16th. We didn't have to overtake anyone on track. So we used that time wisely in the middle stint and overtook people because we were just more efficient. So that's always good that we got there. Okay, this lap's the one that's going to have to count. Otherwise, like I said, we're car 15 of 18, which is all ranked. So we are the 15th lowest car in the server. So starting at the rear, like I said, is not an issue. Today will be about, if we can, just finishing. Oh, there we go. That's a slowdown right at the start of the second lap. So that makes that impossible. Come on. What's the fastest we've been through that part? Even with the start. Come on. Might have found 2 seconds. Who knows? Oh, over-rotated. See, I got a bit more patient on that throttle application. Oh no, we haven't found that time at all. It always bases it off the current session. Come on, get the right turn in. Not a good time. But anyway, that'll do. Oh, it's an off track there. Well, that ended up being a 141. That is horrific. We have beaten some people. Anyway, what do we got left? Let's pull her up. 2 minutes left to quali. There's one car coming across the line. And it is already quicker than me. So we're going to finish 14th in quali by the look of it. With 2 minutes left, there's not much else anyone can do to beat us. So that's where we're at. I hope you're ready for this. I am not. Still no rain on the radar, so I don't know what that little rain for practice was. That was annoying. As I said, 18 cars in the field. Let's just hope for some good racing. 137.6 from James Chastity Chasanoff. He's a brilliant lap. I'm sure I can do a 139-ish, but I definitely couldn't qualify for vets, put it that way. Not vets, for Scots. And that took a lot of practice just to get to that level. Anyway. So we'll do this, and then I'm just going to quickly do a few more laps at the bend afterwards, see if I can find a bit more time. And then I'll be off. So this will go to about 12:15, and then there's that over rotation I talked about. So we'll go to about 12:45, and then I'll hop off, have lunch, and go pick up my kids and do a bit of. Might even have to jump off early and just make some videos. That's probably one of my things I need to do a bit more of. So that's not the line. When you get that right, it feels really good. But that's not right. Okay. What I want to do is I want to take away this race lab stuff that's in my way. So let me close overlay, and the other one is this one, close overlay. So we've got a nice clear screen to race. Anyway, let's go. 14th starting. 18 cars on the grid, and I am car number 15. 15th would be a great result. Honest. I haven't had Jim all this time. We need Jim. There we go. It is a strong field. Thanks, Jim. Okay, that should do. No fast repairs in this. We need fuel, which means we'll get tyres. We'll go from there. Just trying to get this right. Okay, guys, let's go. 20 seconds. This guy really doesn't want to be behind me. Let's go. He's in a monster livery, which is never fun. Okay, we're up. We're going. Oh, a little slidey there. Anyway, we're in a race. Let's go, everyone. He's gone wide. Don't over-rotate like that. Oh, I'll make behinds over-rotated and taking someone with him. Ooh, could have been us. Okay, so no more worry about mirrors. That's a slowdown. No, it's not. That's the line we need to almost do. See if we can hang with these guys for a little bit. There's a little bit of time we can make up there. We're losing through. Whoa. That's not where I wanted to be. Oh, 2 Red Bull cars. That's never good. Oh, there's a black flag for one of them too. Wonder that's because of the slowdown he didn't take. The only thing I could think of, you wouldn't have incident limit at this stage, you wouldn't think. Well, you'd hope not. They don't over-rotate here. Come on. That's better exit. Come on. Almost going to have to pit here, so I'm just going to hang over here. He doesn't have to pit, but he should be pitting. He's not though, he's got a black flag. Unless he jumped the start. Maybe he jumped the start. Okay, just need to get a little bit more pace so I can pressure him a little bit. That's what I really need to be doing. It's very much a track. You can see up ahead. You make mistakes real easy with over-rotation. Which you can then capitalise on for overtakes real easily. Okay, I need about 30 litres of fuel. So the other thing is I could do a... there's dead. He's got to slow down, so we'll take that. We just got a couple spots through other people's mistakes. Come on. Oh, over-rotated. Come on. The best I've done that corner. Look at the time differential come down because of that. Come on. We almost hit the wall. That's not the ideal way to take that corner, just out of interest. I'm over driving this car and missing my apexes by a mile. Come on. There we go. We're in the middle of a race if anyone is out there watching at the moment. We're 5 laps into a 25 lap race. And we just nailed the Wall of Champions corner. And I've overshot because he overshot. Come on. Whoa, a little bit of wheel spin there. No. That mistake cost me. Sorry, all that was just put the foot down too early in the wrong direction. Top 10 if we can do this right. There's part of me wants the fuel save here somehow. SimiCube 2 Ultimate or SimiCube 2 Pro, I can't remember what it's actually the acronym is at the end of it. Not the acronym, the word at the end is to differentiate which model it is. I have been at work and I'm also having a week off. Serious amount of work because I run my own business and that's what it is. And I some personal stuff going on, which means I'm a stay-at-home dad right now as well, so getting the kids to and from school, if that helps. They are very expensive. We got some money from selling our house, so that's why we, after me doing sim racing for a very long time, we splashed out and used some of that money for the rig. Welcome along over on YouTube, everyone that's just joined. Oh, nice. I've got a contract up at Gympie, so I'm up there a fair bit, or I should be. I don't get up there as much as I should, but anyway. I will definitely be on the phone doing work at some stage, just hopefully not during this race. I'm letting these guys get away too much now. Lock in again. There's a car up ahead that's come back to us a little bit too. So the undercut's a thing here as well. I just don't know when's too early for the undercut. I don't think I can get enough fuel in the tank right now. I'm not doing this corner as well as I've done it before. There you go, there's a work email I'm going to have to deliver. Oh no, it's not, but it sort of is. Oh, I'll do that later. Yeah, so I can't fit the full 30 litres in right now that I need. So it's a case of can't do the undercut yet. I get it. That is a funny one. I like it. Oh, and I've overshot that corner. Looking at your joke, it was good. Actually driving really terrible now. Gotta get back in this. I am surprised I'm still close enough to these guys. That winch must be working really strong. Come on. Come on. Yes, braking is actually throttle implementation is my biggest problem, but braking is right up there as well. I've been trying to get better at it this last couple of days. We've got a long way to go yet. We were just talking to someone before. Jono99 over on TikTok was telling me about my weight for the pedals, and we're trying to adjust that. He reckons that's probably going to help me a little bit. It's that 30% to 80% range that I'm really bad at. It's really hard getting the preciseness for that section. And also the biggest problem I've got is I'm still 100% throttle when I'm 30-40% braking. So it's overshooting me in corners even though I'm hitting the right braking markers. It's just enough to really put me out. That's hit the apex at least. That was shocking. Sorry, guys. It just compression locked. I mustn't have blipped well enough for the second to change down a second. Oh, come on. Having a shocker now. Let's get back into this. Overdriving would be how you describe my weakness. No black flag there, I hope. No? Man, I thought we got it too. And then I stuff it up by doing that. Oh man, that's a shocker. Talent is my other problem. I hope you get it sorted out, mate. Hey, Eels, you're back again. Okay, we've pitted. Earliest possible chance we could to pit, so we have taken that chance. We'll have tyres, we'll be dead at the end. Whoa, Simmons. I didn't want to overtake you there, Peter, but you made a mistake. Here we go. Fresh rubber. 18 kilo of force. Yeah, that'll get you to 80 real quick, mate. Get that thing back up about 50. Fourteenth is where we started. Oh, so they've pitted now. They've all pitted to cover my undercut. That's a shame. I was hoping the undercut might work. Oh, then I'll drive like that. Come on. Just that small amount. Yeah, no, it's makes a difference. I've been adjusting all my stuff to try and find out where my time is at the moment. It's little things like that that can make a huge difference. No rain on the radar, that's good. But he's pitting, so it's all good. Okay, we've got Gardner and Winch up ahead. They swap positions through the pit lane. We're into P12. Means the top 10 is just up ahead of us. We're finding time. Come on. We're going to be in 139 here if I'm not careful. Come on. Oh, that's behind us. That doesn't matter. Oh, we got it again. This is going well. We just had that silly mistake of overshooting my pit bay. P11 now. Chastity's pitting. Oh, someone just dropped out. We could get a top 10 here. 139.98 before, just flat before. There we go. They're way quicker than me, I know that, but I'm not in that league yet. That's what we've got to aim for eventually.
Thanks, mate.
Come on. I am gaining on these guys in front, and we've got 11 laps to go. There's plenty of time to catch them. I need to slow down more for the start of that corner. Oh, and I've overshot that. My first 1x and my slowdown. I know, Jim. I'm slow enough, Jim. It'll be fine. Promise you. Told you, slow down, gone, and we didn't even have to slow down. That'll be another slowdown, I reckon. No. We got it. Come on. Feel like they're getting awfully close now. What is the gap? 5, 6, and 8 seconds. That's the top 8. He's 8 seconds away. We lost time last lap. I love how I'm trying to turn in to make the corner, but I've also got my foot on the throttle, which then pushes me away from the apex. Counterproductive, but that's what my brain says to do. It's not what I meant to do at all, guys. Just so you're aware. Need these two up front to start battling. That's better. I didn't put the throttle down just as early as last time. Now 4 and 5. Pulled a second out of him. Come on. That's not the best way to do that corner. There was damage up in front. What's happening? DJ just followed. Thank you, legend. We're now catching him real quick. Even though we had such a shocking hairpin. Oh, and I've overshot that.
What just happened?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lapped cars just had a problem with someone up front. Or someone up front's just had a problem with a lapped car. Top 10's just there, everyone. Whoa, 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 whoa! Second time we've had a near miss with Peter just there. Wow. That was a thing. Oh, we've got on the rough. I really do hate that corner. Just lost all that time. Ah, man. Damn it. That's a slowdown. Okay. We need them to come to us now. The big slowdown. We just burn our tyres doing that. I know, Jim, we're going. Oh, that costs us too much. It is a good track for Formula 1. I don't know if it's a good track for supercars. Anyway, we've just taken ourselves out of the battle for 10th through our own silly mistakes, Tando. But anyway. Seven seconds now, almost 8. Oh, there's an incident. Pardo's come back to us. I wonder if you got damage from that. P11, I'm still happy with that. But yes, there is a lot of play out. Because the Wall of Champions does take some people. Still 6 to go. Even between ahead and behind. Jim just wanted to say that because it was 6.7, didn't he? Jim the memer. Let's go. My butt's starting to get sore again. There's a battle going ahead of us. That's too slow, I reckon. The guy behind us is very, very good chance of catching us the way he's going. I don't want that to happen. Yeah, I artificially make things more stressful than they actually are. I think we've got about 4 laps to go, Jim, hopefully. We might be running out of fuel here. 17.2. Oh. Not the time to look on fuel strategy. We're using 3.7. 4 laps to go. 5 laps to go. I think we're fine. Jim's just a bit of a panic merchant, I think. Front suspension height, Tom. I grabbed a... I grabbed a set before I jumped on. I don't know what it was, but it's what it is, so probably. I didn't put any practice into this race at all. That's my biggest problem. Anyway. But yeah, I don't know if this setup's any good at all. Ray's behind us, that's not a problem. Yeah, that's a problem. We're going to start fuel saving. I underfueled. $13.5 divided by 4. 2 4s are 12. Just on, you reckon? I don't know why I can't do math right now. 3 3s are 9. 9 and 2.1 is 11.1. We should have 11.1 when we cross the line. We do not. That's a terrible line through there. 3.5 we used last lap. That's enough to get us home. So I should have 7 litres when I cross the line if I use it at this grade. Oh. That's handy.
Okay, thanks for letting me back by.
Back in it. If they've got damage. It's all closing up here at the end. We're getting a little battle pack happening. Okay, we're good at that level. No, we won't, Jim. Oh, it's only my second X for this track. We only used 3.2 last lap. Man, they're just there, but I can't push. Garage 61 is your best tip I can give you for setups. Just look on there, find out anyone that's open, has open setups, and grab theirs and see how they go and just fiddle around and see what you think. Yeah, we should have enough fuel to push the last lap, man. I'm going to have to push anyway to stay ahead of the guy behind.
Let's get on there, Tim.
I didn't see what the fuel number was when I crossed the line, but I'm assuming I'm fine. We go till we run out now anyway. Come on. That's a slow down. Oh no! Damn it! Sorry guys. Oh no! Stuffed up. Back to 12th. Yeah, no, Garage 61 Max attacks. Download it, install it, use the website, and you'll be right. You'll get setups through there big time. Oh, it's stuffed up. Sorry, everyone. And we've got no fuel.
Yes, Josh.
Dusty, you're my hero. You're so fast.
You're my hero, Pete.
Oh. Okay, we run out of fuel. My fault.
I can't believe the podcast's gone after all these years.
What podcast? I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Stop living in the past. Oh. Okay, I'm just stretching. Oh. Man.
The one with the person who no longer exists and you never see him anymore.
Oh, you mean my Scops partner for the Ben? Oh, my back. Okay, there we go. I'm going to jump out and give me a couple laps at the bend and just see where I'm at. So it's a black screen, I know. Thanks, Zach, for the follow. Just going to quickly black screen because I'm just transitioning servers. I haven't set up that yet. And that's not the session I want to look up. It's Scopsy, it's sessions. I want to view and that test drive it there. Oh, and then we're going to press test drive. So this is the Bend West we're loading into now. It's just a practice server, a private one. Not even private. It's just a test drive in iRacing, so no one can join it. But I'm going to get in here. I'm going to do just a handful of laps, see if I can get any kind of speed. Go from there. I want input telemetry, please, to open. And then we're good. 12th in the end, starting 14th. We'll take it. But anyway. Okay, so we got a serve. I'm going to pull this back, the max force in kilos back down to 49. Let's see where we can end up. If I can't get this thing under 19.5, it's not worth me getting trying to get a start. Okay, let's see where we're at. First hot lap. And I've just gone too heavy on the brake. Locked up those tyres. One way to get around that corner. A little bit of sideways action. Oh, and over rotating because I'm on the throttle the 4 apex on that corner, which is not the way to go, people. And then I overshot that because I'm not using any brake. So besides that little error, those 2 little errors are actually not too bad. Oh, I stuffed that up. Why did I stuff that up? Look at the wall. Oh yeah, so my peak braking point was still when I was at 50% throttle. All that braking did nothing. Got to get this right foot less lazy. That's my problem at the moment. That's smooth through there. I like that. Do more of that. Still the braking and the throttle inputs are crossing over it. Not at a good spot. Better. I lost a chunk of time in that turn. Man, I lost a heap of time through that last couple sections. Well, I've messed that up. Messed that up completely. Oh, damn it. One more time. Say that a lot, but one more time. I'm going to try third through here and see if I can get that just that little bit quicker there. End up 12th Eels. We're in a no man's land for a while there, and then I made a couple mistakes on me. That was my fault. But I fueled up probably 1 litre, not enough of fuel. So at the end of the race, we were fuel saving for the last 3 laps, and then I had to push for the last lap, and I made a mistake while pushing that last lap, which let a guy past, and end up coming up to that final turn and ran out of fuel anyway on the exit of that. So we would have lost the position because I ran out of fuel anyway. So I should have fuel saved a little bit earlier on, and I should have been better. But I started 14th out of 18 and car number 15. So I should probably have finished 15th, but there were some retirements that probably ahead of me that probably should have happened. But we're in a battle for 8th. 8th through to 12th was all the thing. It's just that we unfortunately ended up at the wrong end of that battle. Hadn't have made so many mistakes. Got a big slowdown at one stage, right near the end, which hurt. But anyway, considering I put 0 practice into it and it was just a last-minute decision, pretty happy with it. That's wide there. Yeah, not bad. I'm not upset with it. Didn't get lapped. We're close to it, but didn't get lapped. Only had 2x, I reckon, too. So that's a handy little safety rating bump. Going to do some practice here, and then we're hopping off. Thanks for the follow, Scooby-Doo. Nah, I wasn't practicing at all, and I think I had more pace than I thought I probably should have had at the end. We did a lap in the 139s. That's a second gear. I said I didn't want to do second gear anyway. We're losing it out of there. We lost 4/10 in those 2 corners. And now all the way down the straight, we're going to be losing that time as well. But I think it's only the second lap on these tyres, so the outlap and then this one. And I'm starting to cramp in my right foot now. Oh. I could imagine sim racing in Roland Grey. It'd be awesome. Oh, sorry, cramping in my foot. My accelerator foot. So yeah, turn 3 is my nightmare. I need to get turn 3 better. If I can get it better, we're in a good spot. It'll save me a collective about half a second, that little section. So the guy who won that race that I was just in, James Shasanoff, we race with him all the time. He's been in a server with Brock Feeney racing, and him and Brock Feeney in the sim are actually really closely matched, and they have a good battles when they do it. So, yeah, I don't know how Ryland would go in the sim, but they're not all as quick as you think they are. I don't think more speed into the corners is helping me. I don't know why I'm trying to do third there, because it's about... we've still lost 4/10. It's a shame because we then match pace once we get out of that corner. Oh, I've gone wide there. That's going to cost me some time. This is actually a pretty good lap. For me, anyway. No, it's not actually. It's actually terrible, but anyway. Lose. Oh, look at it all. A 1:20.6. We're getting closer, though. Oh. Just need to be slightly... Once again, you guys... What are you getting as far as visual data? You don't get the track map. You do on the widescreen. You have a look at it down the bottom there. Watch me in... Rocky is pretty good. It's a lazy right foot. I need to put some actual physical work into it because my right foot is real sore. So it's easy for me to put the brake down, but I'm lazy getting the right foot off the throttle. That's probably my weakest point right now because it's putting me too fast into the corners. So I've got to mentally make an adjustment of lift foot, then put foot down. So lift and then brake. Such a simple thing, but mentally to train myself to do it's going to be a nightmare. Better. Oh, and then I've just gone too wide. You do the acceleration, I'll do the rest. No problems, man. See if I can get this turn 3 right here. Oh, I'm too late on the throttle according to my throttle map. Everything else is pretty right. It's just I'm just too late on the throttle. I can pick it up a little bit earlier. And then I've just gone, I need to lift way more for that corner. Not way more, but I just need to lift more. And that was too late on the braking and not strong enough. Oh, I am in a car setup that's not ideal for this track either. Oh my god, I didn't even realise that. All good, mate. Don't apologise for not being there for the race. You're all good. I don't know what that says, YouTube. I really don't. I'm really sorry. Let me go put my actual setup on and see if we can find some time. Okay, that's better. Man, turn 3 is my problem. And the problem is it leads onto the straight. Too long on the brakes. What was that change to 4th for? That's better. Oh, no, it's not. It's not better. That's the worst call I've made all day. That's better than put her in the wall. Oh, my God. Like, we're only talking about fractions of a second difference, but it makes a difference. Because we're talking about a full second, but the full second's really made up of a 10th here, a 10th there, a 10th there, and then there's 3/10 in that corner and 3/10 in that corner. So it's the 3/10 one. If I can get them back down to a 10th, like there's, You know, there's half a second just there. Oh, too much throttle. Yeah, there's a full lift there for whoever this map is that I'm following. That's the best I've done that corner. Oh, that's third gear. What was that? Third gear? Off track, that's fine. The start. Maybe I need to go back and look at the data. Is it a third gear corner? Oh, I had to lift then. I had to lift because of over rotation. Not the best way to finish the lap. For the first half of that lap, we were in a really good position. What was that end up being? A 120 flat. Still to find a second there, but we lost a lot at the end there. Oh, and I've overshot that one. Damn it. Off track, damn it. Ooh, thanks for the follow, Noah. You're a legend. Okay. Let's do one more lap at pace. I think I'm almost there for the first half. We just got to get the second half right. Lap turn 12, which is this one, is our slowest one. So on that last lap, we could have made half a second by getting this one correct. I reckon it's a third. Oh no, that's whoever it is drops two. I need to look at data. It's early on the throttle for the last turn. Not early on the throttle, it's an early gear shift that the person's got. Missed that apex by a mile. Oh, and I've overshot that. That'll work out. And that's right. You love this circuit with the GT3 cars. Is that the GT3 circuit? It was, yeah, it's actually a flowy track. It's really nice. at turn 6. It is. So yeah, this version of the track in the GT3 cars would be quite good. Yeah, I need to look at more data, Noah. That's what I'm going to get off and do in a sec, and just see where I'm losing the time and what if it is my lines that I'm taking. Yeah, you've got to be real patient. This is what you've got to like that. You've got to understand your 30 to 70 throttle management pressure way more than any other track. That section, it's really annoying. Yes, you can't just flatten it down, which is good for some people. It's just one of those type of tracks. It's really good for learning your throttle management. This track. It's just something to get used to. I think we're going to see more of this now. Supercars are using this for the real life track. This version. I can't see how going wide there's any better. I just don't see it. And that's wide there. Don't want to do that too often. I wonder if that person's going to second for that corner. And that's why they're, well, that's our optimal brought down by that last sector. So I'm practicing for a pre-quali server. So it's all about one lap pace. And I've just overshot this corner. And we're finding the first, oh, I'm finding anyway, the first lap's not the best. Hey, Aaron John, welcome along, buddy. This track is great for skills. I'm struggling with it first, but have slowly mastered it. Mastered areas. Yeah, and that's the thing. You can be really good at one section, and when we raced this the other week, oh my God, I could smash everyone in that first half a lap. I was getting right on them and couldn't overtake, but by the time we got to this section, they were just leaving me for dead, and then it was back and forth the whole way through. It's really good for learning. You work in the pits, so boring last year. I could imagine. It's going to be. I assume cutting half the track is going to make more action, which is what they wanted. Oh, did that just help? It shouldn't have helped. Yeah, each sector has its challenges. This is where I'd take anyone to learn how to drive a supercar, or any car, to be honest. This is the part I'm having the most trouble with right now. Not too bad. Not too bad. Could have been worse. Punishes you for getting on the throttle too early. Punishes you for using too much throttle in some sections. And you got to get your line right. Man, I lost a lot through that section. It's the best I've done that corner. Okay. Found a little bit of time there, that lap. A 1:19.9. But see, the problem is, right, this is my biggest issue. My biggest skill differential is that 119.9 is pretty much race pace for me. I don't have a way to step up to a better quali pace. I just never have. I've never been able to do that. So when I practice, my my quali pace ends up being everyone else's race pace, where they can do like a half a second or 3/4 a second more when they really throw the car around. I can't do that. So when I'm doing a pre-quali server, I'm just nowhere near. I can't pre-quali for anything because I've got to learn. I've got to get better at throwing the car around. I've just gone wide at the. No, I haven't. I've gone over rotated it. Anyway, I've got something to look at. The optimal's now 119.7, which is, if I can get that optimal, I'm 4/10 off the slowest time being set at the moment in pre-quali for Scops. So I'm not far away. But I can look at data, I can get more. Just want to, yeah. I think I've got the first half of that track pretty well down. It's that windy section, which is my slowest. And I've just got to work on that. And I think I can probably get there. So we will see. So if I qualify and get a partner to race with me for Sunday, then I may be live Sunday. But as of now, this is probably my last stream till next week sometime. So thank you all for hanging around. I'm going to head off now and go get some lunch and go do some data and maybe do some videos. We'll see how we go. And I will catch you when I'm next on. But hold on. No, that was right. Telling me I had 50 litres of fuel on, but I don't. I only had 5 litres at the end of that. That's okay. Anyway, thank you all for watching, like I said, and bye for now. Sorry for anyone who's just joining us and then having to go. Anyway, bye for now.